Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I want to talk to you guys about my 6-month ownership with the Focus ST going into 2024 now. I own this car, well, I bought this car in August of 2023, my first ever manual car, and I just want to let you know how it's been. Right now she's looking nice and pretty. I would come and drive here and talk to you guys on the way, but decided a little bit different. Have the car parked, nice little scenery. I don't know if you guys remember, but about 2 months ago I already started a video talking about whether it was worth buying the car in 2023, and my answer still holds as yes. This car is still definitely worth it. If you're a new car enthusiast, if you want to get your first manual car, this one would be it if you have the budget for it. And it's definitely fun. It's very tunable, very fun, very loud. If you want it to be very quiet, if you want it, even stock, this car is fun as hell. She looks beautiful in the rain and in the snow, as right now it is a mixture of both snowing and raining. I don't know how the audio quality is holding up. Haven't washed this car, honestly, like I said in my last video, in about a month. So she's still pretty dirty. But let's actually talk about the actual car. In my opinion, this car has been pretty reliable for what it's been. The things that has happened to me has been my part totally. Just me not knowing certain things, or just not me being informative or looking for a right answer. Things have happened to me. I've had an oil leak in the car. I've had a couple things. Just a couple of days ago, I had my hood latch was not popping open. That was realistically the biggest drawback for it. And I did have a couple engine issues about 2 months ago that I don't really want to get into, but everything's all solved and it's good. But it was due to me being dumb and ragging on the car when I wasn't supposed to be. And yeah, the car's good now though. It's in good shape, drives beautifully. Still have a couple more things to do to it, but other than that, I'm planning to keep the car how it is. More than likely just gonna lower it, put some new wheels on it, and probably 1 or 2 more performance mods and keep it at that. But right now the car is looking beautiful, especially with this scenery. I don't know how you guys are feeling about it. Before this, I was looking at getting a Honda Civic Si, a WRX, and what else was I looking at? Oh, and Mazda Speed 3. Speed 3, it definitely goes band for band with this car for sure. If you were to get this over the Speed 3, I wouldn't be mad at it. The reason I got this one over the Speed 3 is because it was more advanced and it just had more technology in it. Even though you can get the technology package in the Speed 3, the Focus, I don't know, it just seems like a better bang for your buck, and it seemed newer, so that's why I went with it. Other than that, the Speed 3 definitely, I feel like it sounds better stock with the unequal length headers and stuff like that. You can still make these cars sound good, but at the same time they can sound really annoying when they're really loud. Right now my car is catalyst downpipe and it's tuned, but I don't have any excessive burbles on it or nothing like that, because the car has its natural burbles. I'll put a clip of how loud this car can really get, especially going through a tunnel. It gets really, really loud. The exhaust isn't really bad. It has a deep tone right now when you start it up, but not as deep as the Speed 3, where it kind of sounds like a Subaru, but it still sounds good. One of my favorite things about this car though is that it looks very timeless for it now being 10 years old. This year literally just made 10 years with this car. I haven't owned the car for 10 years, but the car itself is 10 years old. But like, this car literally has a hidden gas cap. You couldn't find it if you didn't know anything. It's right here. Right now the car is actually on E30 as well. So right now the car looks stock, but it has a little pack-a-punch to it. It's gonna have a lot more things coming for sure. She's hella dirty. I still can't get over it. So if I keep pointing it out, you know why. I have a lot of things. One of my biggest drawbacks though with this car is this hood gap. This hood gap has been this was the first thing that I hated when I got this car. I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the only things I really did dislike was that it had a really bad hood gap. You could fix it if you drill a hole into the actual hood latch, but I'm not gonna do that. And it gets fixed after the facelift. So I got the pre-facelift model, as you can see. On the facelift happens after 2015, so those cars are also very nice and they look better. If you guys, I basically got the RS, but if not, low-key a better version of RS. A lot of people do say this is better than the RS in a lot of ways for the money, at least. Don't get me wrong, the RS is amazing, especially with the all-wheel drive and all the features that it does have. But having a little baby RS that can make the same power as an RS with a couple bolt-ons, and yeah, you can spend less money to make as much horsepower, or not, if not more horsepower than the RS. So it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Mind you, I bought this car for $12,900, and it's been pretty good for me. Honestly, it hasn't been too expensive, but it being a turbocharged 4-cylinder, you're very limited. You're not going to be pushing crazy amount of power, but at the same time, that's not what you buy this car for. You buy this car for the fact of you want to take it to the twisties. That will be fun as hell in this car. I take this car around corners all the time, and it's so fun. It's like that's where you're gonna find the most enjoyment out of it, is going through a turn and being able to put your foot to the floor on it, or put some throttle into it. Not to be too scared to swing your car or spin out like if it was rear wheel drive. But at the same time, if you did want more power, I would definitely say get a Mustang or a 5.0 if that's what you're really looking for. But this is definitely a nice little sleeper car that will get the job done. And yeah, it's a nice little turbo hatch. And with that being said, why not go for a little drive? Alright, so I just finished listening to the audio back, and I realized that I was peaking a little bit. Mind you, we are using a new microphone, so I'm just testing it out to see how it is, because I'm trying to do a couple upgrades to the channel as well. So yeah. Let me turn the heater off. There's a ton of pull. Car feels super good though, especially after 6 months, and with it being slightly tuned. It's not even on the high end of tuning, realistically. I still have to put a front mount intercooler on the car, which I should have been done before I did the tune, but I got the tune on sale. So that's literally the only reason I bought it. Got a little blind hill over here. To be able to drive like this in the rain. Guys, I don't know I don't remember if I posted this on here or on TikTok, but the first mod I did was a green air filter, so I get some more turbo noise out of the car, and it's something to this day I don't regret doing for obvious reasons. Is that turbo noise is so beautiful. You get to hear all the turbo sounds, you get all the best turbo flutters and everything. I don't know if you can really hear it, but driving this car, you definitely hear it in person. And it's so beautiful. Hold on. I just saw a perfect spot for a little photo shoot. So I might stop real quick and get that. I missed the opportunity. Hopefully we don't get kidnapped here. Somebody in there. So let's see some photos of my car. Just did a little quick photo shoot. Probably be up on Instagram when I upload this video, so make sure you go like those, please. Please, I'm begging. No, I'm joking. No, for real. Go like those. Definitely should be up. I'm gonna go take a little drive on the highway real quick. Oh my God. It's like a little mini 30-gear pool and we're spinning. I love all this like little snow. Like, it's perfect. Ooh, that's a perfect shot over there. Whatever. Hopping on the highway right now. It's funny. A couple months ago, like right when I got this car, right here in this exact spot, right here, some G35 was like trying to keep up with me or trying to cut up with me, and he was being ridiculous and stupid. He maxed straight into the wall like an idiot. His car flipped over and everything. Felt bad, but it's like, you gotta drive responsibly, bro. Oh my God. Literally every single time I get into this car, it reminds me why I love it even more. Like, it never fails to put a smile on my face. I'm driving like a BMW now. I wasn't putting my blinkers on, but it's okay. But yeah, if you guys are looking to get one, I definitely suggest going ahead and getting one. The market on them is not that crazy expensive. It's probably one of the best things that you could get for the money. It's under, depending on what year you're getting, you get one from 15,000 to probably 8,000 depending on mileage. You get one from 15,000 going to 20,000 depending on the year and mileage. So it depends on what you're looking for, but it's definitely something you would want to own. Mind you, they don't make these cars anymore, so you're not going to see them as often either. So that's one benefit that I love. At least I love a car that isn't everywhere. Like, everybody has the BMW, and I come outside with a Focus. Like, nobody's expecting somebody to have that, you know? And it's the best thing. Honestly, I would definitely recommend owning one. If you can't get it, do it. If you can get something better, I hope you enjoy it. But with that being said, thank you for watching this video. Please drop a like, subscribe, follow my TikTok, and follow me on Instagram. Go like the post because it should be up by the time this video is up. And yeah, I'll see ya.